national problem na it's such a dangerous precedent for each and every SB official, not only in the city of Manila, but also the entirety of the Philippines. So, again, I thank you all for coming out here to support this cause because at the end of the day, ang pinaglalaban naman natin ay hindi lang karapatan natin, hindi karapatan ng lahat ng kabataan na sinuserve natin, lahat ng sinuserve natin. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting this cause. Sana pagpalain tayo ni Lord. Kasi nawa natin. Maraming maraming.
Ayan, good afternoon, Miss Juliana Ibay. After you file case, ano yung naramdaman nyo ngayon?
Actually, medyo gumaan yung loob ko because, ayun nga, the whole situation with my committee nga being stripped away from me, the past few weeks, honestly, have been very stressful. So, I think, because nga nag-go one step at a time kami ngayon, yung pag-file ko ng case ko ngayon, medyo gumaan yung loob ko because at least, for me, I did my part na. I've did my privilege speech na sa session and nakapag-file na ako. So, I think it's safe to say na tapos na ako sa paglaban sa committee ko and lahat na ng means na exhaust ko na. So, ayun po, medyo nakakagaan ng loob knowing na I did everything I could to get this committee back.
Miss Yan, okay lang po bang malaman kung sino yung mga hinaingan nyo ng complaints po?
Po, basically po, yung majority ko sa City Council ngayon. So that's comprised of the 21 councilors na po and the presiding officer, which is our vice mayor. Yun po yung mga respondents po sa kaso na ipinail.
Pwede po rin malaman kung ano yung mga kaso na hinahaan nyo po?
Yung pinail ko po kasi kaso, 5 po yung kaso na nakalagay doon. So, unang-una yung violation po nila ng Constitution, Section 13 ng Constitution, yung violation po nila ng Local Government Code, pati na rin po yung sa SK Reform Act. And then, meron din po doon yung oppression and grave use of authority nila, grave abuse of authority nila in office. Following that po is yung violation po ng violation ng Republic Act 1319, which is yung Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Tapos, meron din po doon Republic Act na binviolate nila, which is about yung sa local code of conduct ng ethics and moral standards of a public official. So, yun po yung mga kasong na-file ko against them kanina.
Konsyala, tanong ko lang, mensahe nyo po pala sa mga regarding sa, kasi hindi lang naman kayong may pinaglalaban, mensahe nyo po
sa pangkabuuan.
Pangkabuuan po.
Well, I guess ang mabibigay ko lang na mensahe as of the moment is, you know, if alam mo nasa tama ka, keep fighting for what's right because at the end of the day, kaya ginawa yung SK Reform Act para magprotektahan yung kabataan from other public officials politicizing these individual figures. So, ayun, for me, that's what I did. Pinaglaban ko yung karapatan ko because at the end of the day, hindi naman dapat na-strip away sa akin yung committee na yun given that it's mandated by the law na sa akin bilang SK Federation President, yung committee na yun. So, ayun, fight for what's right. That's basically my motto in life right now as I go along the whole process of, you know, trying to get this committee back.
Advice nyo po sa mga SK na kagaya nyo po?
There's so much to learn right now, especially in the world of public service. So, for me, gather as much knowledge as you can para pag nagkaroon ng gulo or whatever, hindi ka nawawala or hindi ka ligaw. Ayun, I guess, while you're young, diba? I mean, learning never stops, but then while you're young, that's when you can consume knowledge the freshest. So, try to consume as much knowledge as you can while you can. Yun yung advice ko, I guess, or message?
Tanong ko na lang po, regarding outside the city council, ano yung relationship nyo sa mga taong, alam mo na, yung mga nakagawa ng mali against sa inyo po?
Actually, a lot of the public officials na nasa majority, I think I can safely say I am connected to in a way because my dad was also part of the city council before, so nakasabayan niya tong mga to. So, in short, parang medyo mga tito and tita ko na rin sila. So, parang for me, when I experienced what I experienced last month, medyo, I was a bit shocked lang at how, you know, politics can change a person or, you know, iba-iba yung perspective natin eh. So, medyo shocker siya for me, pero, you know, kaya naman, push lang.
Mensahe niyo po uli sa mga taong sumusuporta po sa inyo.
Thank you! Maraming salamat po. You guys have made me feel like hindi lang ako yung naikipaglaban, hindi lang ako yung, you know, facing this battle alone. I'm not the only one facing this battle alone. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so grateful na, you know, everyone, I feel the support from everyone talaga.